Hello and welcome. So today I want to start a new series, and it is going to be about herbs used in your spellcraft. Now, most of the herbs that I'm going to be talking about are going to be herbs that you can forage for yourself, herbs that are found locally. I'm going to have a link to Foraging 101. It goes over the basics, the rules, the regulations, how to forage responsibly. And to be honest, most of it is common sense and plain courtesy. However, I will have a link to that in the description. So foraging for your own herbs has a lot of great benefits, not the least of which is it is very economical. However, aside from it being economical, it has a much greater advantage, and that is the power and energy that it adds to your spell work. It adds an enormous layer of energy that you cannot get by simply purchasing an herb and using it in your spell work. The time and effort, the energy, the love and care that goes into foraging for and handling your herbs is huge. So the first herb that I'm going to talk about is going to be the thistle. And these are some thistles that I foraged for last summer. And you notice they keep their bright purple color. If you get them, dry them out, and get them into an airtight container as soon as you possibly can, that airtight container is going to help retain and preserve. I don't use any kind of preservatives on my herbs. I just get them into a jar, a tightly sealed jar, as soon as I can. You have to make sure that your herbs are completely dried out. Otherwise, you'll end up with a jar full of moldy herbs, and I've done it more than once. I usually always air dry my herbs, but you can put them in the oven on the lowest temperature, and you just have to keep watching them because you don't want to bake them and make them lose or discolor them in any way. So this is actually the Texas Thistle, and there's variations of the thistle flower throughout the United States. There's also sow thistle, which has many of the same properties. The thistle is from the Aster family. It's a biennial. It gets 2 to 6 feet in height. It's very drought resistant. You're going to find it in mainly dry soil that requires low water. It attracts pollinators. Bumblebees and butterflies love thistle flowers. It is used as nesting material for bees and birds alike. So it has a lot of benefits. Now, the magical properties. The planetary ruler of the thistle is Mars. The element that goes with the thistle is going to be fire. The day of the week is going to be Tuesday. The zodiac sign is Aries. The way you would use this herb in spell work is fierce protection magic. With those thorns, it's not only defensive, but it's also offensive. It's strong. It's going to be strong protection magic. These are great for use in breaking hexes and curses. You can use thistle flowers to add energy, vitality, strength to any of your spell work. And it guards against evil spirits and snakes. The thistle is also going to force boundaries. And I love that. It forces personal boundaries. It helps to guard against receiving any kind of curse, is going to put a barrier around you. So as a little added bonus, I have put a link to a Book of Shadows page. This is going to be just free, something that you can download if you like. I'm going to make one for each of the herbs that I go over, and the Texas Thistle is going to be the first one. So in the description box, I'm going to have a link to your Book of Shadows page, and also Foraging 101 rules and regulations to foraging responsibly. This is my baby Ginger. So I hope you enjoy this video, and I hope that you enjoy this video series, which is going to be a series of videos, pretty quick videos, on the basics of herbs that you can forage for yourself and use in your spell work in order to strengthen and add energy and vitality to your spell work. Thank you. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel.